Are you caught in an endless loop of overthinking? Analyzing every decision can cost you more than you realize. While self-reflection may seem harmless, it can act as a hidden thief, robbing you of the progress you desperately need. Picture this: you're at your desk, replaying a conversation from last week, questioning every word. Hours slip by, and instead of gaining clarity, you find yourself ensnared in a cycle of self-doubt. This is just a minor setback; it's a dangerous trap that many fall into. Excessive introspection leads to analysis paralysis, a state where the fear of failure paralyzes your ability to act. You might have a dream project in mind, but the more you think about it, the less you do. Before you know it, that dream fades away. Why does this happen? Our brains are wired to seek patterns, but in that quest for clarity, each what if becomes a barrier, leaving you stagnant while others move forward. Think back to a time when you hesitated to act. Perhaps it was asking for a promotion or starting a new relationship. The longer you pondered, the more reasons you found to hold back. In that hesitation, life passed you by. Each moment spent worrying about potential failures kept you from seizing valuable opportunities. The tension builds. While introspection can be beneficial, it can also become a harmful habit. Are you allowing self-reflection to hold you back? Consider the hidden costs, the dreams you've left unpursued, and the relationships you haven't explored. Often, the most significant growth comes from taking action, not just from thinking about it. So, how can you break free? Start by recognizing the warning signs of overthinking. Set time limits for reflection and allow yourself to brainstorm without judgment. Shift your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. It's not easy, but making this change can truly transform your life. Step out of your mind and into your life. Take that leap. Your future self will be grateful. Have you ever felt trapped in your own thoughts, like a hamster on a wheel running, but not really getting anywhere? You're definitely not alone. This is just a quirky trait; it's a subtle thief of your progress. Many believe self-reflection is beneficial, but what if overthinking is actually holding you back? While we seek clarity, we might end up creating a maze that's hard to escape. Imagine waking up each day excited to change your life. You jot down your goals and dreams, but instead of taking action, you find yourself spending hours analyzing every decision. It feels productive, right? But soon those hours turn into days, and days into weeks, leaving you stuck while the world moves on. This is where the hidden cost of self-reflection comes in. At first, you might not even notice it. You're busy ruminating about the past, but what about your future? It's like staring at a map lost in thought. Consider a friend who seems to have it all figured out. They're constantly evaluating their choices and feelings, maybe even journaling about their struggles. Yet, when you look closer, you see they haven't taken that leap into a new job or pursued a passion project. The more they reflect, the more stuck they become. What's concerning is how comfortable self-reflection can feel. It's almost cozy to stay in that mental loop. But is that really true? Time is ticking and opportunities are slipping away. As we explore this further, you might notice the risks involved. The line between self-reflection and overthinking can blur, leading you to second-guess decisions that should require so much thought. You might even avoid challenges altogether, telling yourself you're just preparing for them. So what can you do? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to those moments when you spiral into overanalysis. Shift your focus from thinking to doing. Action is the remedy. Each small step can help break that cycle of stagnation and pull you back into the flow of life. Here's the key: it's not always about making the right decision. Sometimes it's simply about making a decision at all. The momentum from taking action can propel you forward in ways that reflection never will. As you navigate this tricky balance between thought and action, remember growth often happens outside your comfort zone. Embrace the uncertainty. So, as you reflect on your own life, ask yourself, are you holding back your personal growth in the name of self-discovery? The answer might surprise you. Remember, movement creates clarity. Why not take that first step today? Have you ever found yourself stuck in a cycle of endless self-reflection? You might be surprised to learn that overthinking can actually hold back your personal growth. What if digging too deep could be the very thing keeping you from moving forward? Imagine standing at the edge of a beautiful forest, eager to explore its wonders. But instead of stepping in, you start analyzing every possible path. Does that sound familiar? Many of us believe that introspection is essential for self-discovery, but this habit can become a barrier. It's like trying to run a race while critiquing every single move. You think you're making progress, but in reality, you're just standing still. Think back to a time when you wanted to make a change, maybe a new job or a fresh relationship. You spent hours weighing your options, considering the pros and cons. But as days turned into weeks, those decisions remained unmade. You felt paralyzed, didn't you? That's the hidden cost of excessive self-reflection. Take Sarah, for example. She dreamed of starting her own business, but every time she sat down to plan, what if no one buys? What if I can't handle the stress? While she aimed to prepare herself, she was actually stifling her potential. The more she reflected, the more she hesitated. This is the unseen trap many of us fall into. You think you're seeking clarity, but you're really becoming your own worst critic. And for what? To avoid failure. Or is it the fear of discovering you're not? That tension builds, dosed it. You feel it tightening around your chest, that nagging voice whispering, what are you doing? You want to move forward, yet you're weighed down by your own thoughts. It's a frustrating paradox that's all too common. So, how do you break free? The first step is recognizing when you're overthinking. Awareness is understanding how introspection can become toxic. When you catch yourself spiraling, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me, or am